You are approaching a railroad crossing with flashing lights and gates coming down. What is the correct action? A. Drive quickly to cross before the train. B. Stop at least 15 feet away and wait for the train to pass. C. Drive around the gate if no train is visible. D. Stop on the tracks if you are already halfway. Answer, B. Drivers must stop at least 15 feet from a railroad crossing when lights flash or gates descend. Crossing early or driving around gates is illegal and extremely dangerous, risking collisions with trains. When entering a freeway from an on-ramp, you notice a gap in traffic. What is the correct approach? A. Accelerate to match freeway speed and merge safely. B. Stop at the end of the ramp until no cars are nearby. C. Slow down and merge at any speed. D. Wait for another driver to adjust. Answer, A. On-ramps are designed to allow acceleration and safe merging. Matching freeway speed ensures smooth flow and minimizes collisions. Hesitation can cause rear-end accidents. You see a pedestrian crossing at an unmarked crosswalk. What should you do? A. Yield only if the pedestrian is in the middle of the street. B. Stop and yield to the pedestrian before they enter your lane. C. Continue driving if the pedestrian is moving slowly. D. Honk to warn them to move faster. Answer, B. Oregon law requires drivers to yield to pedestrians in any crosswalk, marked or unmarked. Safety and legal compliance demand stopping before the pedestrian enters your lane. A school bus is stopped with red lights flashing on the opposite side of a divided highway. What is required? A. Stop regardless of highway type. B. Continue driving at reduced speed. C. Stop only if you are traveling in the same direction. D. Honk and proceed. Answer, C. On a divided highway with a median, only vehicles traveling in the same direction as the bus must stop. Vehicles on the opposite side may proceed cautiously. When parallel parking on a two-way street, your car should be positioned A. 1 foot from the curb and angled toward traffic. B. Within 18 inches of the curb and parallel. C. 3 feet from the curb and straight. D. Any position as long as other cars can pass. Answer, B. Oregon law requires parallel parking within 18 inches of the curb to ensure clearance for other vehicles and pedestrians. Angling or parking too far is illegal and unsafe. At a four-way stop, two vehicles arrive simultaneously. Who has the right-of-way? A. Vehicle on the left. B. Vehicle on the right. C. Vehicle going straight. D. Vehicle making a turn. Answer, B. At four-way stops, the vehicle on the right has the right-of-way. Understanding this avoids confusion and reduces the risk of accidents at intersections. When driving in fog, which light setting is safest? A. High beams. B. Low beams. C. Hazard lights only. D. No lights. Answer, B. Low beams reduce glare and improve visibility in fog. High beams reflect off fog and decrease visibility, increasing the chance of collision. You are approaching an intersection with a green light but a vehicle is blocking the crosswalk. What should you do? A. Proceed slowly. B. Wait until the crosswalk is clear before entering. C. Honk to alert the blocking vehicle. D. Drive around the vehicle. Answer, B. Drivers must not enter an intersection unless they can clear it safely. Blocking crosswalks endanger pedestrians and violate traffic laws. When driving behind a motorcycle in rainy conditions, what is the safest distance? A. Same as other cars. B. Double the normal following distance. C. Half the normal following distance. D. As close as possible to prevent lane cutting. Answer, B. Motorcycles are more affected by slippery roads. Increasing following distance in rain gives more reaction time to prevent collisions. You are approaching a flashing yellow traffic signal. What is the correct action? A. Stop completely before proceeding. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Accelerate to clear the intersection. D. Ignore the signal if no cars are visible. Answer, B. A flashing yellow light warns of potential hazards. Slowing down and proceeding cautiously ensures safety without unnecessary stopping. A tire blows out while driving at high speed. The first action should be A. Slam on brakes immediately. B. Grip the wheel firmly and gradually slow down. C. Steer off the road quickly. D. Turn hazard lights off and continue driving. Answer, B. Maintaining control and gradually slowing prevents loss of control. Braking abruptly can cause spinning or collisions. When approaching a roundabout, you must A. Stop before entering even if clear. B. Yield to traffic inside the roundabout. C. Enter quickly to avoid congestion. D. Treat it as a stop sign. Answer, B. Vehicles inside the roundabout have right-of-way. Yielding prevents collisions and maintains traffic flow. You approach a flashing red traffic light at an intersection. This means A. Slow down and proceed. B. Stop, then proceed when safe. C. Ignore if no other cars. D. Yield to left-turning traffic only. Answer, B. A flashing red light functions as a stop sign. Stopping fully ensures safety and adherence to traffic laws. When merging onto a freeway in heavy traffic, the safest method is A. Enter at any speed and force your way in. B. Match speed with traffic and signal early. C. Stop at the end of the ramp until clear. D. Use the shoulder to accelerate and merge. Answer, B. Proper acceleration and signaling allow smooth integration with freeway traffic. Stopping or forcing entry can cause accidents. When parallel parking uphill with a curb, you should A. Turn wheels toward the curb. B. Turn wheels away from the curb. C. Keep wheels straight. D. Park at any angle. Answer, B. Turning wheels away from the curb ensures the car rolls into the street if brakes fail, preventing accidents. Uphill without curb is different and requires wheels toward the road edge. You are driving on a 2-lane road and want to pass a slow vehicle. Which is safest? A. Honk, speed past, then return. B. Ensure clear sightline, signal, and pass only when safe. C. Drive in oncoming lane regardless of conditions. D. Tailgate to force them to move. Answer, B. Safe passing requires checking visibility, signaling, and ensuring enough space to return to lane. Unsafe passing can lead to head-on collisions. A child suddenly runs into the street chasing a ball. The CDA should A. Honk immediately and swerve sharply. B. Slow down and stop, prepared for sudden movement. C. Maintain speed if the child is not directly in front. D. Accelerate to pass before the child reaches you. Answer, B. Pedestrian safety is paramount. Slowing and stopping prevents accidents. Sudden swerving can endanger both the driver and pedestrians. A left turn signal at an intersection is green, but pedestrians are crossing. What should you do? A. Turn immediately. B. Yield to pedestrians before turning. C. Wait until pedestrian signal turns red. D. Honk and turn cautiously. Answer, B. Drivers must yield to pedestrians even with a green arrow. Pedestrian safety takes priority over vehicle movement. On a wet road, a vehicle begins to hydroplane. The first response should be A. Slam brakes. B. Ease off accelerator and steer straight. C. Turn sharply to regain control. D. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer, B. Reducing speed without braking and steering gently helps regain traction. Braking or sharp turns worsen loss of control. You notice a vehicle approaching rapidly from behind while you are driving under the speed limit. What is safest? A. Speed up to prevent being tailgate. B. Maintain speed and change lanes when safe. C. Brake suddenly. D. Ignore the vehicle. Answer, B. Allowing faster vehicles to pass and maintaining lane discipline prevents accidents. Sudden braking or speeding creates hazards. When approaching a construction zone, you see workers and reduced speed signs. You should A. Ignore the signs if no workers are visible. B. Reduce speed, obey flaggers, and remain alert. C. Maintain normal speed to avoid congestion. D. Overtake slower vehicles in the zone. Answer, B. Construction zones require extra caution. Speed reduction and obeying flaggers ensures safety for both workers and drivers. A traffic signal is green, but an emergency vehicle approaches with lights and siren. You should A. Continue driving through the intersection. B. Pull over to the right and stop. C. Stop in the middle of the intersection. D. Speed through to clear the intersection quickly. Answer, B. Drivers must yield to emergency vehicles by pulling over safely. Blocking intersections delays emergency response and violates the law. A driver is approaching a stop sign but visibility is limited. What is safest? A. Roll through slowly. B. Stop completely and edge forward cautiously. C. Ignore if no cars visible. D. Honk to announce presence. Answer, B. Complete stop and cautious edge forward movement ensures you can see cross traffic and proceed safely. Partial stops increase collision risk. When must you use headlights in Oregon? A. Only at night. B. From sunset to sunrise and during low visibility. C. Only on highways. D. Only in rural areas. Answer, B. Headlights must be used in darkness, rain, fog, or other low visibility conditions to increase visibility and reduce accidents. You are merging onto a freeway when another vehicle is already in your lane. The correct action is A. Speed up aggressively. B. Yield and adjust speed to merge safely behind the vehicle. C. Slam brakes to force a gap. D. Change lanes immediately without signaling. Answer, B. Yielding ensures safe integration into traffic. Sudden maneuvers or aggressive driving increase collision risk.